Hey Sarah, so I wanted to go through this paperwork with you since I'm not there when you're going to be signing it so you know what you're signing. So first of all, this paper that you're looking at here is the actual contract for the home. And there's the seller's name, your name. This is the legal description. This is how much you're putting down, which is zero since it's a USDA loan. And this is the total amount of the sales price. This is the $1,000 earnest money that gets credited to you at closing. And you also receive this money back if for some reason the property doesn't appraise, but that should not be an issue. This is where we have the seller paying for the owner's title policy. We did put that if there's any shortages on the survey that the seller will pay to have that fixed. This won't be an issue. It's a new survey. We're put here that we want that survey within 8 days. And if for some reason it's not acceptable to you or, the title company or to you, that they will purchase a new one. And you should not have to worry about that. Going down to the important stuff. We want them to send you the seller's disclosure within 2 days. And that just describes everything that they know about the house that they want to disclose about the house. They'll email it to me and then I'll email it to you. This is saying that you're accepting the property as is, but if you look here, there's a little clause in there that says what as is really means. It's still pending your inspection, which we could still ask for repairs. This is a residential warranty that I asked $450 for to purchase for you in case you need to have anything fixed after you move in. And I set the closing date to April 20th, which we can always close before April 20th. Remember that. This says that you will possess the home after it has funded. I put in here in the special provisions that it is a for sale by owner. This is where we're asking the $6,000 for the seller to pay in closing costs. And this is the termination option where you have that $100 you're putting down to hold the property for 10 days while you get your inspections. And this will be credited to you at closing. And then this is all of my information. I did lower my commission to 2.5% since it was a for sale by owner. We're asking for $6,000 in closing, and I know that they were trying to save a little money by listing it themselves. I don't want them to turn your offer down, so I lowered it by 0.5%. So now I'm going to go into the next form you're going to see, and that is the information about broker services. And this is a standard form that we have to share with all of our clients, whether they are buying or selling. Anyone that we talk about real estate to, we have to share this form with them to show them who we represent. We represent you and all of the duties that I have to you as a seller. Buyer. Sorry about the lawnmower noise in the background. This is a form. It's a water district form. It's showing we have to provide it if the home is in a water district, just to disclose that. And it's in the Newport Mud District. And the next form is that it is in a mandatory property owner association, which is actually in two. Remember the Newport one and the Parkside their own little HOA that they have. That was the lamb. So within 5 days, they need to provide you with the information about the subdivision. It's actually provided online, so you could look at it yourself. I'm just clicking that one. And then we put here that they're going to pay towards one second. Buyer shall pay any cost. I'm actually going to change that. Because I don't want you to pay for any of those fees. The transfer fee is usually, I think it's $350 in Newport, so I'm going to put 0 because I don't want you to have to pay for any of those fees. They can pay all of those HOA transfer fees. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and save that, so that's saved. Okay, next form is the, oh my gosh, decline, sorry. Next form is the information about property insurance, and this is a standard form that my broker requires us to provide. It's just stating the importance of having property insurance. It's taking forever to load. It just goes through and tells you why it's important. So you'll just sign that you acknowledge that you received that. And the very next form, which is the last one that you'll have to sign, is the third-party finance addendum. And this is showing the seller what type of financing you'll be using. It's taking forever. Which is the USDA. And we have put here that it's subject to you obtaining financing, and I put 25 days on there. So if for some reason, let's say you cannot get finance, Dean says, oops, never mind, I made a big mistake, you can get your earnest money back. As long as it's within that 25 days, which he will for sure know by then. And those are all the forms that you need to sign. So I hope this helped you. And if you have any other questions, feel free to text me or call me and I'll walk you through it, okay? Thank you.